Happy holidays and welcome inside the Citrus TV studios for this special web edition of Cuse Countdown as we get set to preview Syracuse and St. John's. Alongside Andrew Miller and Michael Barth, I'm Varun Raghupathi. Okay guys, before we talk Johnnies, let's go back to the Michigan game. At the end of the contest, Caleb Joseph has it, ends up turning it over before Syracuse can call timeout. If you're Jim Boeheim, do you call timeout?
I think you have to call a timeout. Freshman in that situation, I don't care how many big games he's played in, he's never had a chance to win the game for Syracuse. You have to call a timeout, settle him down, and run a play.
Yeah, I agree with you. Not everybody can be Tyler Ennis as cold as ice in the late minutes of the game, but Caleb Joseph, young guy, you can't expect him to get past half court, so I can see why you maybe let him go and let him run past half court, but Jim Boeheim's got to be thinking of timeout there, set a play up, get an open shot, and use that time wisely.
Well, it doesn't get any easier for Syracuse as the Orange moves along in its non-conference slate. The Orange plays St. John's inside the Carrier Dome, and this is a very veteran team with some good talent, especially D'Angelo Harrison.
Yeah, you mentioned the veteran team. He's had 4 straight seasons where he's had over 30 minutes a game, 17 points per year every game as well. His rebounds this year have went up from 5 to 9. He's really starting to develop into that senior leader they need, and he's going to have to improve the shooting if they think they're going to go far in the tournament.
A monster on the glass as well, just like another player, Chris Obekpa, right, Michael?
Yeah, Chris Obekpa is a very good player for St. John's, 6'10", 240-pound junior from Nigeria. This guy's averaged 20 minutes a game since he got to St. John's. He's in his 3rd year, so he's played quality minutes there, knows what to do. Steve Lavin's system works very well with that. Dynamic shot blocker, averages four blocks a game, can really protect the rim and change the game on the defensive side of the ball.
So we got a veteran St. John's team against a pretty young, unproven Syracuse squad. What are we looking for in this matchup?
I think you have to look out for the Syracuse turnovers. It's the reason they lost the game against Michigan. 2 in the last 30 seconds and 19 overall. That's just inexcusable for a Syracuse team. If they want to win this game and win games moving forward, they really have to cut down on the turnovers and just take care of the ball and not rush and be patient.
Yeah, another key to victory is going to be rebounding. St. John's is very good at rebounding, ranked 10th in the nation on the boards. So Syracuse is going to have to really, just make sure they rebound very well. 17 offensive rebounds for Michigan against Syracuse. So if Syracuse wants to have success, they're going to have to defensively rebound well and go from there. And after that, it's just going to come down to playing good defense.
All right, so the big question then, does Syracuse out-rebound St. John's? Does it cut down on the turnovers? And does it win?
I think Syracuse does win 71-65, and I'm not going to lock myself into that exact score, but I think it's going to come down to free throws and be a close game. And if Syracuse doesn't win this one, they only have a short time until they face Villanova, and they really have to figure it out because they can go down to Philly and get blown out by that team.
Yeah, the score is not going to really matter that much. It's 65-60. Syracuse is going to take this one. Not going to lose back-to-back games, and coming home to the Dome, Jim Boeheim's not going to let that happen. So St. John's, a veteran team versus a Syracuse very youthful team, it's going to show, but Syracuse ultimately pulls out the victory.
Well, here's one for you, folks. Syracuse hasn't lost 2 straight non-conference games since 2007, coincidentally enough. That's also the same year the Orange lost to St. John's, the most recent time. SU has beaten St. John's 9 straight times. These two think it's going to be 10. If you want our coverage, follow us on Twitter at CitrusTV Sports. And for all of our content, check out our YouTube page as well as sportsblog.citrustv.net. For Andrew and Michael, I'm Varun. Enjoy the game, folks.